Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today is Friday. It's the 18th of December, and I am back for Chart of the Day video number 98. I don't know why I can't remember that from the time I write it down to the time I hit the start button, but I can't. So, video number 98, Friday the 18th. Welcome. How are you this morning? I'm doing well. The sun is shining today, and it's supposed to get up into the 40s. I'm looking forward to that. Yesterday was a fairly busy day. I have no appointments for today, so I don't know what I will get up to. I've got major cleaning to do. My floor is a mess because we had snow, and so those that have come in have brought in mud and salt and sand, and so my floor is a mess, so I really need to clean the floor, but we'll see if I get to it today. So, question of the day from the last video was, are you a wrap it on Christmas Eve kind of person, or do you wrap as you go? There's a lot of us that like to procrastinate and wait until the last minute, but there's a few of you hardy, organized souls who do it ahead of time too, so I don't know, maybe half and half. I don't know. I thought about wrapping last night, and then I decided to stitch instead. So, again, it's going to end up being Christmas Eve when I wrap. I just know it is. So let's get started on today's chart of the day, which is called Embroidery Christmas from Nikki's Creations. It's a cute little sampler. It has the word Christmas in it, and I suppose you could make a case that it is Christmas, but I think it could be something that you hang all year round too. And in my head, I know some of you have sampler walls, and some of you have red walls, and you know, everyone has these walls in their head. In my head, I have a wall that's stitched pieces that have something to do with stitching. So this one is, you know, it's got scissors on it, and it's called Embroidery Christmas. It's got spools of thread. So in my head, I have a wall of things. So I have like Little House Needleworks, The Needleworker, Cross Stitch Nation. I've got several things on the wall back here that are all stitching related, and I have back when Kathy and Teresa were Cherrywood Designs, they did the dictionary series with the words, you know, and the definitions for like needle and thread and fabric, and I have those charts at home that I'd like to stitch up and just have a whole wall of stitching related stitching. And this I think would be on that wall because I just think it's adorable. It sells for $14. It uses all DMC. It's not very large. I think it's like 98 by 100. 98 by 100. So on the 28 count, because it says cloth count is 14, so 28 count, it's going to be about 7 1/4 by 7 1/4, somewhere in there. These are your colors. Let's see if I can. So it's, Nikki tends to use kind of the same palette. It's a soft palette. The one color I despise in this palette is this one, and it's actually used for this border here, which to me looks like a gray, which I suppose you could make a case for this being gray, but it's a very purpley gray, and I would not use it. I would change it to something else. I'd either use maybe the other gray that's in here, or depending on my fabric, I could use this color. I don't know. I would use something else. It calls for, I think it's one of her fabrics, Old England linen. on a 32 count. I don't have any of that, so I just chose some colors I thought would work with the color palette, and we'll just start showing you those. How's that sound? This is 32 count Earthen, which is a pinky brown color. Let's see, we open it up a little more. I think it would be pretty on there. This is 32 count Regency from Picture This Plus. It's a lovely shade of green. And since it is a Christmas, I think that would look well. Be very pretty. This is 40 count Tiramisu, which is a pinky tan color from Under the Sea. And the colors would be really pretty on there. Except for that purple gray. Yuck. This is Properly Primitive from Under the Sea. It's a 32 count. I really like this one. But then I really like this fabric, so I think that looks good. My colors aren't showing up real well today, and I don't know why. Everything seems kind of flat. This is a 16 count Legacy from Picture This Plus. Would look good on there. I have lots of choices today because I couldn't make up my mind. This is 32 count Patina from Color and Cotton. It's kind of a gray with some pinkish in it. Kind of a gray blue. Uh-oh. Loose dog. So I think that would work. This is 18th Century Blackbird 32 count from R&R. I think the colors really stand out nice on this. And for just a very neutral, this is a 40 count Patriots Brew from R&R, which is just a brown on the darker side, medium to dark. And I think it would look well on there. So that's your chart of the day for the day. Question of the day for today is food related. We're going to talk pizza and pineapple. What are your feelings about pineapple on pizza? You're probably able to guess what my feelings are about pineapple on pizza. The answer would be a resounding no. It's just wrong in so many ways. But a lot of you, I know, probably do like it. So I'm just curious how many people think pineapple on pizza is a good thing, and how many are like me that are like, no, not going there. I'm a meat and cheese person on my pizza. I don't put mushrooms on it. Sometimes maybe an onion, but mostly it's meat and cheese, and that's probably not a surprise to you. So answer that question for me. I think I have maybe 12 people so far that have signed up for the 25/7 challenge. I've got to send out invites to the Facebook page after I'm done with this. And what else do I know? Not much. Not much. My I don't know how many of you watch The Voice, but they had the finale earlier this week, I think. I think it was this week. I recorded it because I was doing something else, and I think my little boy, the little 15-year-old boy that was on Gwen's team, I think it was him that won. Man, he could sing. He could sing. But I felt really bad for the others because they could, the finalists, the last 5, they could sing. They could sing good. And I always feel bad that not everybody can win. But I'm sad that that's over. I enjoy the banter between the judges, and I enjoy listening to the people singing and admiring that talent that I don't have. What else? I'm trying to get through the Bachelorette this year. And I don't know. I think she's going to end up with Zach, but I could be wrong. I felt bad for Ben going home. If you don't watch The Bachelorette, you're not going to give a flying fig about what I think. But anyway, that's kind of what I've spent my week doing, is catching up on those reality TV shows that I watch and stitching on my band sampler. And that's about all I know. You just don't know much when you don't go anywhere. So I'm going to let you go so I can get some things done and clean my floor, and I'm still hoping to get a video made with Dan and I, although he has not stitched. He has not been stitching. And I still want to show you a video, or pictures at least, of the Christmas village. So maybe we'll get to it this weekend. I don't have any baking to do except for my brandy bread. Dan's eaten all my bananas, so I can't make banana bread. So we may just get to it this weekend. We'll see. Anyway, you guys take care, get some stitching done, and I will talk to you later. Bye.